Greetings everyone, and welcome to another WIS technology tutorial. In today's lesson I'll be talking about Google Calendar. Now I love Google Calendar for many reasons, but one thing I've thought about recently is using Google Calendar as a scheduling application to be imported into other data systems. Now what I mean is, say for example you have an athletic schedule or any other type of schedule where you input into Google Calendar, but your public-facing web page is of another system. So most of these systems allow for a CSV upload of information, and there's a really interesting tool called gcal to Excel, which allows you to select multiple calendars, provide a range of dates, select even additional fields, the description where, format the date and time, so on and so forth, to actually create one massive CSV file. So if you think about it, if you had separate calendars for your various sports, you could literally create a CSV file that is almost ready to be uploaded into whatever system that you're using. The problem that you face is that sometimes the data entry can be inconsistent, especially if things like the location or sort of level of play is a very long sort of data entry typing. And say you want to use abbreviations in your Google Calendar, you can create a custom script that can actually find and replace all of those abbreviations with the long form of those abbreviations. So I'm going to hop over to a spreadsheet to show you what I've learned just in the last couple of hours actually through Google+. And again, Steve and Gail was a great help. If you followed that discussion in that community, I was able to produce this in no time. So let's pretend for a moment that this is a CSV export, and I'm going to focus in on these two fields. So say we had a location field and we had a sport field. Now when I was entering this data into the calendar, I want to do this quickly and fast. So Minnesota, MN stands for Minnesota and MD stands for Maryland. These are pretty clear and evident, but it might not be so clear what these sports mean. So in this case, this is boys varsity basketball, and this is going to be girls varsity, I think I put soccer. So what I've created is this find and replace function that I can actually do find and replace locations, and this will look down column A and replace all of the abbreviations with the full on the long form of the location. So let's just do it here, and you can see right now that Minnesota became Minnesota and MD became Maryland, and I can do the same thing for my sport column. So I can go find and replace, and I'm gonna click on sports. So as you can see, if you have thousands of lines of code, this can be an efficient way of preparing that CSV file to be uploaded into another system. So the script looks just like this. And again, there'll be a lot of manual data entry on the back end of the script, but if this is like a fixed index of terms you use regularly, it certainly shouldn't take that long to create the script that you need to make it happen for your scenario. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this use case for find and replace. Thanks for watching. Bye.